An interview is your absolute best opportunity to prove your value face to face, but walking in unprepared guarantees that opportunity slips away. We are going to eliminate that anxiety by building something concrete, a complete interview readiness kit. Before we start assembling this, you need two things in front of you. First, an updated, error-free resume. Second, the exact job description for the role you want. Assembling these materials provides a structured framework for the conversation, allowing you to guide the narrative rather than simply reacting to it. Step 1 is intelligence gathering. Look past the company homepage and dig into their actual mission, their core values, and exactly who their top competitors are. Next, take your resume and map your actual skills directly against the responsibilities listed in the job description. Know exactly where your experience fills their gaps. With the mental groundwork laid, step 2 is assembling your physical document portfolio. Your portfolio needs to be spotless. Pack multiple copies of your resume, your educational and experience certificates, an ID proof, passport-size photographs, and a blank notebook with a reliable pen. Do not leave your printing for the morning of the interview. Printers fail, and scrambling for documents an hour before you need to be there will completely ruin your focus. Have it packed the night before. Walking in with a clear grasp of the company's landscape and a meticulously organized physical portfolio proves you are serious and organized before you even answer the first question. Once you sit down, the hardest part for most people is knowing how to talk about themselves without rambling. Keep your introduction strictly focused. State your name, summarize your education, highlight your relevant experience, mention your specific skills, and finish with your career goal. For behavioral questions, you need a different framework to keep your answers sharp. This is the STAR method. First, establish the situation. Describe a specific scenario you faced. Then, identify the task, the exact challenge to be accomplished. Next, the action, the specific steps you took. Finally, the result, measured in hard numbers, like increasing satisfaction by 20%. Using the STAR method forces you to be concise. It turns vague, wandering stories into clear, data-backed evidence that you can handle the job. Your words carry weight, but your physical presentation sets the initial tone. Stick to strict formal wear, polished, closed-toed shoes, neat grooming, and simple accessories. Good body language reinforces your answers. Maintain steady eye contact and sit up straight. Slouching, crossing your arms, or fidgeting communicates defensiveness and anxiety. If you are interviewing virtually, the rules still apply. Secure a completely quiet room, double-check your microphone, and look directly into the camera lens, not at the screen on your monitor. On the day of the interview, plan your route so you arrive exactly 10 to 15 minutes early. And before you walk into the building, put your phone on silent. Always assume you will be asked if you have any questions at the end. Have 2 to 3 strategic questions already drafted in your notebook about the role or the team's goals. The operational execution doesn't end when you leave the room. Send a short, professional thank you email to your interviewer within 24 hours. Removing these physical and logistical distractions ensures the hiring manager can focus on the specific experience you bring to the table. Now, run through your checklist one last time. Your portfolio is packed, your outfit is ready, and your route is timed. Your STAR stories are drafted and rehearsed. You know exactly how to structure your answers to handle any behavioral questions they throw your way. With every logistics check complete and every story rehearsed, you can walk into the building knowing exactly how you will respond to the first question. Landing the right job is never an accident. It requires deliberate preparation, strict practice, and the discipline to project confidence every step of the way. You have the tools. Now go secure the offer.